I always say that cables are the best bang for your buck in knitting. They are not difficult to perform and they give knitting a very professional look. Cable stitches are formed by holding a group of stitches from the left hand needle, sliding them onto a cable needle of sorts, and then either holding them to the front or the back of the work. Then knit the stitches from the left hand needle and then knit the stitches off of the cable needle. In this example, see these cables that are leaning to the right? These are a group of stitches that were held to the back of the work. I like to think of that as remembering it as I'll be right back. Here is another one held to the back so it leans to the right. These cables here were all held on a cable needle to the front, so they become left-leaning cables. Now I'll demonstrate how to make both. I will first demonstrate a right-leaning cable, and a cable can be made over almost any number of stitches, but today I'm going to be using a 6-stitch cable as an example. So I take a cable needle, and for beginning cablers I like to use this hook-shaped, and you'll see why in just a minute. So I'm going to remove 3 stitches from my left-hand needle and slip them onto the cable needle. And this is going to be a cable that leans to the right, so I will just let this cable needle fall to the back. And then I knit the next 3 stitches from my left-hand needle. And now it is time to knit the stitches that were held on the cable needle. And this is why I like that hook. Sometimes it's easy to twist these stitches back here, but if I scooped them up on the short end of the hook, then all I have to do is knit them off of the cable needle. Get this out of the way here, and knit my 3 stitches that were held off of the cable needle that was held in the back. And here you can see how my cable then leans to the right. I will go ahead and demonstrate this one more time. And purl 2 stitches to get to a new cable. Very often cables are separated by purl stitches to allow them to be showcased. So here I will slip 3 stitches to my cable needle and hold in the back. And as you see, I scoop them up with the short end of the cable needle. So now it's time to knit the stitches that were held on the cable needle. So I just go ahead and knit them off of the long side of that cable needle. That lets me know I didn't twist them. And knit those 3. And this is done the same way whether you are a continental or an English style knitter. And now I have another right-leaning cable. So let's see what happens when you knit a cable with your stitches held to the front. So same thing as in the right leaning cable. I will slip 3 stitches, but this time I'm going to hold them in the front of my work. Go ahead and knit the next 3 stitches from the left-hand needle. And now knit those 3 held stitches off of the longer end of my cable needle. You can see that this cable leans to the left. And I will do that one more time. Purling 2 stitches to get to my new cable area. I will slide 3 stitches onto the cable needle on this little short end. Hold it to the front. Knit 3. And then knit the 3 off of this long end of the hook onto my cable needle. I'm sorry, onto my right hand needle. And there you go. 3 cables, right, right, and left. Happy knitting! Futson.